Good morning, good afternoon, traders. Welcome everyone in the TEFS YouTube trading room. I hope you had a fantastic yesterday trading day. Indeed, it was not easy again in the beginning, but after that we found some great trades. Welcome VIP room traders too, and team, especially Clifton Scott. I see Scott already posted his list of the candidates for today. Welcome back. And let's just start the last trading day of the week, traders, because Easter is here. And as you know, because of Easter, we have the Good Friday tomorrow and a shortened trading week on the US stock exchange. So tomorrow, no trading room, no stock exchange open. We are not going to trade, but at least we will get a long weekend. Someone is happy about that, someone is not. I know exactly how painful it can be when we cannot trade on the afternoon. This is our, let's call it, passion, at least on my side. But on Monday, everything is going to be back on the usual track. Also, Monday is still a bank holiday in Europe, at least. This is Easter Monday, as you know. So, indeed, I would say the market is going to be open. I'm going to be here for you guys, as always, but I'm expecting quite of a lower volume, and maybe today as well, especially after 11. So let's just watch out of that. Hi, Dor. Hi, Larissa. Nice to see you. Hi, Banzai. Nice to see you. You have time again to join us. Brian, Steve, good morning, both of you. And let's just get the preparation session going, guys. So indeed, this is another volatile week. Market is not finding the direction easy. But before we are starting that, I just would like to show you. I just promised you transparency through my trading, and this is what I'm going to do from now on. What I'm showing you, it is the yesterday's trading day of mine. I left you here with some Tesla trades. I was very patient with the Tesla. And as you can see, I made a little money on that, not too much indeed, as you can see. And TQQQ, as I've called it, under 690, I've got a small winner on that one as well. So at the end, I just ended up in $427 net, because there's a little red numbers are the commissions traders, and the green ones are the profit indeed. So this was my last trading day with very nice winners. Only Nvidia tricked us, and hopefully today is going to be a similar or even a better one. Hi Lee, good morning to you. Hi Leviathan, good morning. Super afternoon with Nvidia yesterday. Going to take next week a short vacation. Nice to hear, Banzai. You very much deserve the vacation. And as because of the Easter holiday and the fact that tomorrow the market is closed, Monday it's open, but I assume that the volume is going to be more lower than usual. I think this is a great decision. So enjoy your very much well-deserved holiday, and very happy to hear that Nvidia made your afternoon. I'm just watching SAU USD here. This is, as you know, the gold, which just reached the new all-time highs yesterday and even today. But since today reached another new all-time high, this is just pulling back. But let's just see the SPY. So actually, I was just watching the gold because in my opinion, gold is trading on highs as we are already in a recession. So really, really weird indeed. So let's just check the SPY first traders, S&P 500. If we just check the 5-minute candles, we will see that this is in a small green. Also, it was much, much more to the green side, but since then it's pulling back. A little bit good news on the tariffs negotiations, at least between USA and Japan, but that's it. No more good news indeed. What happened yesterday? What caused this sudden drop? As I mentioned you that we were waiting, and the overall market, if you can just see this move on the market, it was very volatile and rather choppy and sideways moves. It was caused by the fact that everyone was waiting for Powell's insights and comments, and it was not particularly positive at all. He's concerned about the long impact of the tariffs, plus indeed definitely, yes, Tara, yesterday Pavel joined the party. I would say he was a party crasher. Let's just be precise here, Tara, but I completely agree with you that he just completely crashed the whole market with his comments. Also, the market tried to push back a little bit higher at the end of the day, and today it started in a nice gap up, a bigger gap up. Now it's getting smaller on the improvement between US and Japan on the tariffs talks, but that's it. No more positive news indeed. If not the earnings, but we are just going to check it. Hi Todd, good morning to you. Martins, good afternoon to you. Careful guys today as well. Last day before the long weekend. By the way, you won't believe it, but historically, this is a very good day on the market. I mean positive. Well, let's see, because as you know, we do not have the normal market environment at the moment. Let's see whether it can make this progress again to the green side. I'm a little bit suspicious on that, especially if another tariff talks or decision is going to reach the market. So watch out on that. So all in all, SPY looks like it's starting in a small positive. Also, if we check the daily chart, it looks like as a possible rollover from the 20 EMA plus the 544, $545 level. Volume is very low throughout the week, in my opinion. It's much lower than the last week. I think after this craziness of the last week choppiness and volatility, a lot of traders and maybe even the big boys are just stepping aside and watching that what is coming next. Okay, so this is what I see it's happening, and the volume is lowering. Also today, guys, despite of being the last trading day of the week, we have a lot of happenings here, especially economic news plus big names on the earnings side. So let's see. Yeah, hi Mohammed, nice to see you. Why do you take profit at less than 1 to 1? It's securing smaller profit more reliable, reduces pressure. Should I always use it? Very good question. Actually, with one of my trader, I don't know, Nitsan, if you are around, but he was asking the same question, one of my private mentor trader, that he just realized that I'm taking nowadays even a smaller profit than 1 hour. And I call it as a scalp. Well, trader scalping, it means I must tell you, scalping is a very wide expression. Scalping means a unique technique, but this unique technique can be formed on your personality, to your knowledge, to the financial asset what you are trading. And in my opinion, in my trading style, um, scalping is coming in when the market is undecided. Well, in the recent days, especially in the first hour, you can hear this from us that, oh my God, market is undecided, low volume, not going anywhere. What should we do? Still not decided. Maybe now it's going to decide on the direction. So it's really hard market environment at the moment. And surprisingly, mainly in the beginning of the day. That's why I'm using this technique, which is a scalp technique, when you are entering in a high success ratio setup. And if you see that the stock and the market is still, let's call it like hesitating, I'm okay if with 0.70, 0.80%, and not even 1 hour, like 0.7, 0.8 hour, to take 80% of my share size off the table and put my stop loss just slightly under the entry. This is my scalping method. Of course, and again, I just repeat myself, maybe it's not your style of trading. Might you don't like the scalping. It's completely okay. Then most of the traders nowadays just keep aside, okay? But this is my scalp technique, Mohammed, and I'm using it only in this kind of environment where the market is completely undecided, especially in the first 30, 35, 40, 50 minutes, even an hour it can last. And in this case, I'm just scalping a little bit, get my money and run, okay? And like that, as you can see, I have really rarely closing out red days, but for that I must tell you that scalping is a tricky technique because for that you need really high success ratio setups, which I have personally, but might you do not understand why I'm doing it, why it's going on. So if you do not like that type of trading, don't join. First of all. Second, you always have your strategy by your side, hopefully, the plans, what you like, the setups, what you like. And if you don't like what me is calling, or Scott, or Amir, or DVG, don't join to that. The most important thing, stick to your own plan, not to others. I hope I just could help you. You are welcome. If you need more help, you know my email, and I'm more than happy to help you. Hi Larissa, I have indeed not taken any trades the last 2 days and saw later that I missed some opportunities but was not in the market. It happens. Exactly, Larissa. This is like just a learning journey. It's a process where you just experiencing that what is working in this environment, what is not working. We have a very unique environment. I have not seen it. I would say for years, or even never, some of them never in my life. I mean, not in my life, but at least during my 18 years of a trading career. And it can be really, really frustrating indeed, especially for the starter traders. So be careful with that. And you have to be fast with your buttons. Yeah, exactly, Banzai. That's why I'm showing you how am I doing. So I'm always, entering with the mouse trading here, and immediately when I did enter, I'm just using the chart order entry here next to the chart, because this is a market order. And for example, I'm just showing 1000 TQQQ because this is my favorite. After I entered, I immediately write in 750, and when I see this 20-30 cents, which is usually a scalp a ratio for me, or average for me on the TQQQ, my finger is on the button for the buy market, for example. So yeah, you need to be quick, but thank God the TEFS platform is just giving you this edge indeed. But what I did was take screenshots on these missed opportunities. That's good, Larissa. That's very good, because this is a really, really good learning period for you. Well done. Very good. Hi, Anne. Good morning. Sorry, I just missed you. All right, guys, now let's see what is going on in this market, because I need to hand over the VIP room, especially to Scott soon. So let me just check it quickly. Hi, Darren. Good morning to you. So, guys, in one sentence, Powell just pour some oil on the fire, which is just caused some sell-off yesterday on the Nvidia news, and Powell was just dragging more down this market. Today, a little bit ray of hope on the great negotiations talk between US and Japan, but might it's not going to be enough to push this market higher. Also, as I mentioned you, as this is the last trading day of the week, 17th of April, we have several economic news going to hit the market, and has hit already. For example, Philly Fed Manufacturing Index, very disappointing numbers, -26. In the meantime, ECB just cut the rates in Europe as well. According to Lagarde, he is very, or she is very pessimistic about this long-term effect of the tariffs, if it's going to happen on the long term. So that's why she is cautious, and they try to maintain, to support with this fiscal policy step, the economy indeed. Unemployment claims, though, have seen a very nice drop to 15 instead of 225. Building permits, nice move to the upside from 1.46 to 1.48 million, but the housing starts, it just shown some decrease. So I would say, traders, we see some mixed numbers already on the economic front, and we still have a lot to come. And I'm just telling you what kind of news we are going to expect here. As I mentioned, ECB just cut the rates already, so this is out. And later on, what we're still going to see today, it is FOMC member bar speaks at 11:45. So no more economic news. I thought there will be more. I don't know. Maybe I mixed with some other day. But for today, very mixed news in my opinion. ECB, not a positive tone. The only positive happening so far in the last 24 hours, it is the great improvement between the US and Japan talks. And let's just go quickly to the big movers. Leviathan, you can also have a trading diary, right? It's a must. It's a must. Trading diary, it's a must, but very good to mention it here, Leviathan. Thank you very much indeed. All right, guys, let's just go quickly to the movers. As I mentioned, Europe just went down on this news from Lagarde and the rate cut. Asia, though it's in green, by the way, and the futures, especially the Dow Jones into the red, but surprisingly, the Nasdaq and the S&P futures are still in green, and the Nasdaq is quite green with 0.72% to the upside. Also, Nvidia is still into the red side. Be careful with that. But Baba, Baidu, Netflix, Apple, Oxy, Amazon, Meta, Google are really strong. Plus, we have some earning stocks, which I'm just going to go through. Hertz is the first one. HTZ, $7 stock, but looks like a very good mover to the upside. So I'm just going to call it quickly to my long list. Also, as I mentioned you, it's a very low price stock, but looks like as a great candidate. Reason for that, extended gains in previous session. On Wednesday, the stock skyrocketed more than 56%. As Bill Ackman Pershing Square disclosed, it had taken a sizable stake in the name. So let's see whether it can still stretch higher. UNH not on the lucky side, 19% lower as it missed analyst expectations. So if I'm just checking in to the UNH daily chart here, which healthcare was at the one of the a sector which was holding up during this turbulence on the market. Now seems like it just went down to this $488 level, huge gap down on the UNH traders. As I see, even Scott called it to the short side, and I assume I'm just going to call it to the short side as well. So UNH, Eli Lilly, Surge 11 after phase 3 trial results for a pill to treat weight loss and diabetes showed positive results. Very, very well done, Eli Lilly, but be careful with LLY because it can be really, really nasty spready, this stock indeed. TSM, a big surprise indeed. I was expecting TSM earnings to miss the things, but it is looks like it's just making a nice move now as the chip maker results just topped Wall Street expectations. The company also maintained its 2025 revenue forecast, noting that it has not yet seen any changes in customer behavior despite there being uncertainties and risk from the potential impact of the tariffs policies. So nice TSM into the long side for sure. Also, I must tell you that Nvidia is still not doing great as well. DHI is here as well. Home building stock down 3% of the heels of the company posting weaker than expected second quarter earnings. Doesn't sound good. Let me just check DHI. DR Houghton, and at the moment is down 1.46. Bit low on the volume, a weak on the daily. I don't know. Let's just call it to the short side, but it's not my favorite. Yes, not tradable. Which one, Raspi? HTZ, it's not tradable on the TEFs. Oh, that's not good, but it can be good for the ones who can trade it on possible equity platforms. AA Alcoa is here too. AA at the moment it is down 1.76%. Maybe it's going to move lower as the revenue is failing, and seems like that this is definitely not a good news for the overall stock indeed. As I've seen Baba and Baidu moving higher, I'm going to pay an attention to to these Chinese stocks. Oxy is higher too. Amazon, Netflix. Netflix seems like it's going to play a resilient role in this market turbulence. So I'm going to watch it to the long side. To the short side, as I see PayPal is quite weak too, which I'm going to watch. And the other hand, even Nvidia. But with Nvidia, I'm going to wait because the TSM earnings is quite a good news for the overall sector. MU was quite resilient yesterday. As you can see, Amir had a beautiful trade on MU, so I'm going to watch it today as well. It's up 1%, and I think that it can have some great opportunity to the upside on the MU. Yes, can someone tell me how I can display the price action during market close on your chart? You mean pre and after market? Might I won't have time to explain it today, but please just drop me an email, okay? And phrase your question, and I'm going to help you for sure. But because I just do not during market close. Well, usually, you know what? If you switch on the pre and after market session, like on your platform, then it helps. That's for sure. So please just drop me an email, and I'm more than happy to help you. Okay, hi Marco. Last day of trading of the week. Let's end the yes, definitely. So traders, this is my list for today. Not a huge list indeed, but I think that the market is going to get hopefully a direction today, and we can have some nice movers here. So this is my list. Please have a beautiful green last trading day of the week, and of course happy Easter to everyone, and happy Easter egg hunt. Indeed, we had already with the children in the morning. We just got it a bit closer here, and see you on Monday for sure. So YouTube traders, of course, I'm going to be here for you until 11 o'clock as always. Yeah, sorry, Scott. I just took your time a little bit. Okay, guys. So let's see what else is going to go on this market. I must tell you guys, I'm a bit suspicious on the direction again, but I hope it's going to be better than yesterday. You're very welcome. So just drop me an email. I'm more than happy to help you. NVO checking. Thank you, Mohammed. Just checking it now. Where is my okay? NVO. Ooh, wow, that's a big drop. Okay, looks interesting. I like it. I really like it. We should watch it on the short side. Good. Okay, traders. So I'm just going to get my candidates here for you as well in the TEFS YouTube room. So UNH, I'm watching DHI for sure. And the usual like Microsoft, Tesla, Hood, PLTR for sure, coin on my list too. Let me just check how Bitcoin is doing today. Why it's not on my list? Oh yeah, I just changed my things here. So if I'm just checking Bitcoin today, because it shows some resilience nowadays, it's nicely up 0.75% at the moment, so we can watch coin for sure. UNH on my list, as I mentioned you, DHI2, DHI. Okay, what else? Alcoa, it's not my favorite. It's not a huge mover either. Netflix we should watch, and Baba, that's definitely true. Netflix and Baba. I'm just going to put Netflix here. Netflix was one of my biggest winner of the week traders with this $30. It's just amazing what this market is doing, and especially the Netflix did after I've called it, but I'm going to still keep an eye on it. Nvidia is back to slightly green. I'm going to pay close attention to the Nvidia today. Also, I'm not sure I'm going to touch it because it was behaving quite ugly yesterday, in my opinion. Meta is in green, Amazon. So among the big Mag 7, Meta and Amazon can be interesting in my opinion. So I'm going to watch them as well. Microsoft I have here. I'm just going to put here Meta and even Amazon. And don't forget Eli Lilly. Eli Lilly, it's very good news for Eli Lilly. Also, I'm going to be careful with Eli Lilly because of the fact that this is a very spready stock indeed. Okay, so I'm going to watch 1 minute charts first. HIMS for the short LMO. Good morning to you. I'm just checking it now. HIMS, not Z. Okay. Wow, okay. Looks interesting. 7% to the downside. Not bad at all. I like it. All right, traders. So good luck, everyone. We are just going to start the last trading day of the week. Tomorrow it's no room, no trading at all because the market overall is going to be closed indeed. And today we will get only one FOMC member speaker left here at 11:45. Barr is going to speak. So far, no more news. Natural gas storage maybe at 10:30. We got already unemployment claims, Philly Fed, building permits, housing starts. Philly Fed and the housing starts is just missed expectations, but the building permits and unemployment claims is better than expected. So I would call it quite of a mixed news for the market. Mm. So it's not going to be a game changer here. Game changer yesterday, it was Powell's speech indeed, and this just caused some more to the downside. Scott already called TSM to the upside 157. Definitely I'm going to go watch here TSM first. UNH under 480 and LLY over 8 and 25 on the LLY. We can just watch it for sure. But again, especially with LLY, be extremely careful because of the fact that this is a big mover and quite spready. Overall market is still in green. Triple Q is stronger than the SPY. And among the big tech names, I see Apple 1.16%, Netflix, Meta is stronger, and even Nvidia, it's just balancing between green and red. And as I see today, we have even DVG. Amir, I have not heard him yet. Yesterday, he just joined the party. Today, maybe he won't. And Baba and Baidu are extremely strong, guys. Wow, it's just amazing. So let's see. We have still 2 minutes and crazy market environment again as usual. I really hope we won't have unpleasant and nasty surprises from the news, but as you know, we always need to be ready for that. Okay. DVG likes TSM as well. Just a second, traders. I just answered to one of my trader and I am fully with you. Okay, guys. And Easter is coming, and don't forget we have still this Easter promotion is on with the TEFS. If you are interested in this, then please just check out our website and especially the Easter promotion website. If you are interested in any funded account packages, especially the ones which are including some private mentoring with me, I'm more than happy to help you. Okay, guys, so also I'm a bit worried here because as I see still that the Dow Jones and especially the futures of the Dow Jones are still very down to the red side. So because of that, I'm going to be careful there. But the market at the moment, I would say, yeah, it looks stronger, but we have seen 1% move up and down as well in some minutes nowadays, which is crazy. So that's why I would say it's 50-50 which direction we are going to move after the bell. I would say it depends how many traders are going to close out positions before the long weekend, because as you know exactly that even during the long weekend, we can get new updated info about the tariffs talk. So let's be careful because of this. Okay, so I'm watching UNH first, plus TSM for sure. And good luck, everyone. Seems like the DVG likes TSM as well, so might is going to be a family trade. Let's see. So SPY triple Q are starting in a small gap up. SPY around 528. Scott loves this UNH very much, first of all, as I see. And DVG likes TSM long. UNH, I want to see a small pullback here. TSM is crazy already. Wow. Okay, we still have time to catch up here, guys, but let's be careful. UNH, we need to see a little bit more volume here, as I see. Okay, TSM is pulling back a little bit. Oh, TSM not a little bit pulling back, so watch out with that, traders. That's just nasty. Okay, market is pulling back a little bit too. UNH, quite off. Hi, anticipator. Hi, Sebastian. Good morning. You have not been late for anything yet. All right, traders, UNH, it's still not a full gap and go, unfortunately, but I'm still watching it for a possible gap and go. And DVG just told that he just got the news that Trump is going to talk at 1 o'clock today. So be careful there, indeed. Hmm. Okay, traders on TSM, I'm just checking a possible reversal here. Also, as I see, the market is pushing lower, so let's be careful there. No, it's just giving back everything. So there will be again a TQQQ time. I'm still not deciding. Yes, TSM called already over 157 by DVG. So if you like it, you can take it with a smaller entry here, I would say. Nvidia is pulling back. TSM is pulling back. But it's still holding nicely in my opinion. I'm watching Baba here too. Okay. UNH looks interesting as well. Netflix pulled back. All right, so yes, TSM, if it's holding, I think this 157 can be a great entry. 157 on the BA as well, checking. Ooh, it's already higher. It just broke like crazy. Amazing. All right, traders, market seems like it's just pushing higher a little bit. So let's watch for possible reversals here. I'm going to watch even this LLY there too. The guys in the VIP room, they like the Amazon short. SPY stubbed, but I'm still not sure it is out of the woods yet. Indeed. Let's be careful on this. Okay. So at the moment, I must tell you, I just cannot see anything yet, which I would say this is the trade to take. So I'm going to be careful. KO. Okay, it's not on my list, but just watching. DSM started to move lower a little bit now. Uber and KO looks nice and strong, but it's an inside day, so be careful with this one, Leviathan. Short on Nvidia, well done. That was the trade. Also, I like Eli Lilly over 840 traders as well. Uber looks good for a reversal. I like it. But I would say it's rather for a reversal. Kevin, not a short, because market is trying to make a reversal. Guys, Eli Lilly, it is a very spready stock, and that's why I'm going to take it like $2 spread. I'm going to take LLY only with a very low share size, but I really like it over this 4 or 840.20. Okay, LLY. TSM is pulling back too, which looks great in my opinion. Stop loss, it's under 820, so really small entry on this LLY traders, and only over 8 and 40. Okay, SPY triple Q are still consolidating. Amazon over 174 called by Scott. I like this LLY first of all. PLTR checking. Yes, PLTR can be over 93. I would say 93.80 for me. TSM is making a quite of a nice reversal. LLY is not in yet. SPY triple Q though, it's still not out of the woods. It needs to break this VWAP higher. In this case, every gap and go reversal can be great indeed. So Scott called Amazon over 174 and Google called by DVG over 156.60 on the Google. Nvidia is struggling again, not a big surprise indeed. Tesla too. Netflix I'm watching as well. How about UNH? It's not doing too much. Oh, what a day. LLY. PLT are coming. LR, if you like it, as I've told you, I would take it only over 93.80. 93.80. But SPY triple Q doesn't look good, guys, so let's be careful here. And as always, I'm going to pay attention to the triple Q as well, TQQQ, and especially around this 45. Ouch, Tesla big drop, Nvidia is dropping, that's not good. And unfortunately, my LLY, oh, it's in long, okay. Traders, LLY, I need to see at least a $6-8 to take a partial. That means around 448, I'm going to take my first partial here. So nice move on the LLY. Stop loss though, it's much better now. Stop loss under 830. So let's go for an 49 850. My opinion, if it can. Okay, nice. 846. Market is a little bit dropping in the meantime. I still like PLTR, by the way, Lar. Guys, LLY getting close to my first partial here. Beautiful LLY. Well done. LLY is getting for the first partial here. So I'm going to be ready to take 80% of my share size. Very nice, 850, fantastic. Traders, LLY. I'm just going to make my first partial now on the LLY, almost $10 in the money. I took it. Nice banzai. So traders, first partial on the LLY made on 850 around 51. And let's see if we can still stretch more. Stop loss is going to be just under the entry, okay? I'm going to get a hard stop loss so you can see it there. Okay, beautiful. $10 first move on the LLY. Beautiful. Nvidia is still dropping. LLY, fantastic trade. Netflix is making a reversal. Tesla is making a reversal. Let's see this PLTR. Might I'm going to join you over 94 now. And traders, my next partial on the LLY is going to be around 860, 862. No, I missed PLTR, Lar. I hope you are in. Great call on the PLTR. But I'm very happy for my big mover on the LLY, even if it's just a 30 shares stock. Like, I mean, I've closed 200 out on the first partial, so that's a good one. Netflix is strong, Tesla is strong, Google is making a reversal too. UNH is not really yet. If you took this entry on PLTR with the 93.80, here is the partialing point slowly. Well done. SPY triple Q over the VWAP, that's a good sign for the bulls. I'm still riding the LLY here. 860, around 860 is going to be my second partial. Out on the Nvidia, very nice banzai. Yeah, it's still, I must tell you, still not sure which direction we are going to take here. I mean, SPY is getting back to the highs, but I hope you took your first partial in PLTR in the meantime. Let me just check BABA here quickly. Let's see BABA. Oh no. CVX is very strong too. Wow. Nike. Come on, LLY. KO still looks interesting. Who did call Leviathan? You did call KO. It needs to break this, yeah, 70, I would say 70 to 10 now to see a nice move. TQQQ is building an intraday breakout. Netflix is very strong. Hopefully your LLY is going to get a nice move again. And the overall spine triple Q moving towards to the highs. Nice. I'm just checking Tesla here too. In the meantime. Nice strengths on the market. Question whether we can push even higher. Tesla was called by DVG over 242 if you want to look for a long there. I'm still holding my LLY here. DSM though, it's not doing too much. How about MU? I'm just checking MU now. MU can be interesting play over 69.60. I'm going to watch it here. HIMS is just on Scott's radar as well. He's watching for a short here. Our LLY is still looking great, guys. We can just put our stop loss to 844 on the LLY. Look at that banzai. This Nvidia is still pushing lower. Amazing. So traders so far, nice, very nice winner on the LLY, stop loss 844. And my second partial is going to be around 860. SPY triple Q rejected on the highs. Tesla, though, I like it for a possible continuation. So just like the Netflix indeed. And I'm watching even MU if the things are getting better. Oh, nothing. Okay. Nvidia is down 2%. Ouch. This doesn't look good. I'm wondering what it's going to do around 100. Guys, this semiconductor sector is still very ugly. DVG is begging for the Qs to make a bottom here. TSM dropping, Nvidia dropping. How about AMD? AMD is going to the lows too. Ugly. But Tesla is still holding, guys. Tesla is still holding. I must tell you, I'm not a big fan of Tesla trading because it can be weird, but this 243.20 looks interesting in my opinion. Guys, or LLY is still holding, but watch out, especially if it's breaking the 850 again. Market is still very much hesitating. MU, TSM is completely giving back up, and look at NVIDIA. That's nasty. Okay, guys, only one trade for today, LLY, but hopefully it's going to be another $30 winner, right? So sometimes you need only one trade a day. Hopefully it's going to be the one. Okay, guys, so market again undecided. Went to the lows, could not break the lows. Went to the highs, could not break the highs. Annoying for sure. But what I see here, Tesla is holding, Amazon is holding, Netflix is holding. So if we are going to, even a Meta is not that bad, but I just don't like the fact it's inside A. The weakest ones is definitely NVIDIA, TSM, and the semicons. Yes, I'm watching Tesla. Well done, anticipator on the UNH. I was not that brave to take it. Tesla, I'm watching only over 243 and 20. Okay. Oof, Nvidia is still dropping. Amazing indeed. Google is down. Tesla still holding. Let me just check this UNH. I've seen this opportunity, especially the second time when it touched the VWAP around under 483. I'm very happy that you took it. Beautiful winner here. Okay, guys, LLY is still holding. DJT again. Thank you, Kevin. It's not on my list today. Just checking. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's a move for sure. All right, guys, even Netflix is moving. Oh, come on, SPY, triple Q, we need you. Move. TSM pulled back, Nvidia did pull back. Meta looks though stronger, especially if it's breaking this 504, 40, 50. How about MU? Mm. Thank you, Anticipator. I hope you are just going to end in green. Thanks a lot. Same to you. Happy Easter to you, and see you on Monday. Have a beautiful time with your family, with your loved ones. Quick and efficient trading today, right? This is what we need. Okay, guys, on the LLY though, I'm going to put my stop loss to 846. So I'm going to be out on 846 on my LLY trade because this seems like it's not going anywhere. Meta is breaking out. SPY, Triple Q are going back. And unfortunately, I missed my Tesla in the meantime. Okay, SPY, Triple Q pushing to the highs again. I'm going to watch MU here for a possible reversal, 69.20. It is a bottom reversal. Amazon is pushing too. So 69.20, it's quite of a bottom reversal on the MU. SPY Triple Q are ready to break finally. Stop loss on the MU, it's under 68 and 50. Nvidia is reversing too. That's why I'm going with MU. Netflix, I missed. Tesla, I missed. Unfortunately, if you are in Tesla, beautiful. Meta, it's moving too. Here comes my MU soon. And so far, LLY is still in the play. Let's see if we can stretch to 860. Come on, MU. Hopefully, it's not a bull trap, guys. Right? This is what we have nowadays. Bull trap after bull trap after bear trap. I'm watching both Nvidia and TSM, especially if they are going to show some intraday breakout there. I'm still holding my last shares on the LLY. Google strong, Amazon strong, Meta strong. So let's see. Nvidia looks nice over 103.50 maybe, Lar, if you are looking for that. MU has not entered yet. Fortunately, this LLY just slowed down. Market, I mean the SPY Triple Q are really nice. They try to go higher as I see. Tesla stumped Netflix amazingly strong. Meta too. Google is not bad either. Here comes our MU soon. 69.22. It's my entry on the MU, guys. KO is finally going too. Apple nicely back to the Viva, but we need to break 196 for a continuation. And TSM starting to look interesting over 155 too. Also, I'm not quite satisfied with the volume. We need to see more volume on this TSM. So I really hope it's not a bear trap or a bull trap because then I'm going to be cooked on this MU. Okay, go on MU. Nice, Apple it's just checking into the VWAP. Or LLY it's completely stuck, but I hope it's going to go soon. Wow, Apple, nice break, and the triple Q and the SPY is breaking too. That's a good sign. And here comes the test, whether this is a bull trap or not. So MU only over 69 and 20. Kevin, especially because of that, because it's not responding. Usually it's a late it's joining late to the party, but it can be a really, really good mover. So that's why I'm checking it indeed. Maybe I'm not right, but if it's going to go back and enter, that looks like a great opportunity. I'm still holding my entry here. Also, I'm still watching this TSM here, especially on this over this 155. If this this was not a bull trap at all, but I'm still holding my LLY. This is my only trade at the moment. TSM is still not doing great, as I see. If you have anything on the radar, guys, please just let me know. Okay, SPY triple Q are pulling back. Not nice. Guys, or LLY is still doing great. I really hope we will get a nice move here, still to the upside. We really need that, actually. But the market is quite slow today. It is not good, but what can we do? Let's go with it. DVG is just mentioning this push. We need a push. Definitely we do. But let's see. All right, so SPY triple Q back to the VWAP. Seems like MU is not going to be an entry here. And I must tell you, I'm just looking for great movers here, but at the moment I cannot find too many. PLTR over 95, going to check it soon. PLTR, Nvidia, I like this pullback, guys. I like this pullback. You know what? I'm still leaving my MU. Actually, I'm going to get MU over 69 and big green bar. Alamo, I think everyone is waiting for that. Which one you want? PLTR checking. Wow, this Netflix is amazing. I don't know PLTR. Listen, if we were going to get a big push, it's definitely going to work out. I agree, but we need to see a big push here to the high. It's coming back. 846 under 846 is going to be my stop loss on the LLY, and I'm out. Never mind, it was a very, very nice winner here. And let's see whether the market is just going to completely give up and say that, okay, that was enough. Sorry, not going to go more here. Mm. So no big green bar Alamo, but still good trade. And I'm just really waiting for this market to see what is happening next. This market is crazy. You see, again, I guess we have some news, right? So I'm going to get the MU over 69. Let's see if we can get it. SPY triple Q bulls are trying hard. Amazon looks interesting as well, over 175.50. 175.50. Thank you, the King. Well, let's see. Not an easy day again. SPY triple Q are fighting hard to get higher. Only Netflix, which was like, seems like it was an easy job for the Netflix to go higher. Tesla breaking under the VWAP. Market breaking down again. Not nice. PLTR 95.13. Yes, it does. But again, King, we really, really need this whole market to see to break up. And in this case, PLTR is going to work for sure as well. But I would rather go for some reversals there. As I mentioned, you usually the last trading day before Good Friday, it's a positive day for the market in a normal market environment. But that is for sure today's we do not have a usual or normal market environment, so anything can happen. So far, only one big winner on the on this beautiful LLY trade, and let's see what else is going to happen here. King, I don't think so. If you feel like it's normal, okay. Everything started to go down, so might we can just check this TQQQ here. Wow, SPY is back to the VWAP, triple Q is under the VWAP. So I'm going to watch the QQQ, especially under this 45.18 if we are going to go lower. If the triple Q now is breaking the lows, this can be a very nasty move to the downside. So let's see. Netflix is still strong. How about UNH? I'm just going to check it. Hey guys, I'm here. Sorry. Market is on again. I would say it's on a decision point, but we just see that since the morning. Now, you see, guys, this is what I was mentioning in the beginning of the day in the preparation session, that usually the market is like that nowadays. It's completely undecided in the first hour, and it's very, very hard to to catch big movers. I'm really sorry I missed Netflix today because it was really great. But hopefully I'm going to catch the next move if the market is going to show some move. UNH was a beautiful trade, very well done, anticipator. And I'm still keeping an eye on PLTR too, but I feel like, guys, everything needs the market first, and the market is lack of the direction again. Also, Netflix, it just does not find any top here. It's just pushing higher and higher again. Okay, so SPY triple Q, especially the SPY looks much stronger. I'm just checking what is the strongest on my watch list. It's still Oxy, Baba, CVX, which I see here. Uh-oh. News. Guys, watch out, news. I am flat. No entry. And the overall market is just starting to be crazy here. Watch out, please. That's nasty. Oof. It's painful. JP Morgan, Kevin, checking. I don't know yet. We will see it soon. JP Morgan checking. I see. Double top highs. We can, but first we need to see what's that nasty news on this market. So seems like my MU is not going to be an entry. It's okay. And I'm out of LLY. But at least I'm green in this growth environment. Indeed, CVX still quite strong, but not my favorite. What a market. Wow. Again. TQQQ, yes, but maybe this was just a temporary push, Raspi. We should be careful with this one, okay? But yes, TQQQ under 45.15 can be a possible short. Nice banzai, well done. Yes, I was not paying attention to the Nvidia actually, but this VWAP reversal was very nice. Well done. Now though, guys, as we just touched the low of the day with the triple Q, we need to be careful here because this is going to be the real decision point, hopefully, for this market, whether it's going to make the reversal from the lows. If not, then I'm really going to get this TQQQ, guys, under 45 and 15. Maybe a little bit early, but I feel like if the market breaks again, this can be a very nasty drop here. TQQQ. And seems like we are going lower, guys. Ouch. Okay, so let's see market. Falling over or we do continue higher? This is the big question for now. Only one big winner though on the LLY trade. Market looks desperate, on an edge to fall over or to make a reversal. If we do fall over, I'm going to be in TQQQ under 45 and 15 for a 20-30 cent scalp first, and then let's see. Yeah, Tesla is definitely strong in my opinion as well, but you know, this market is just tricky a little bit, so we need to be careful there. 445 can be bottom on the triple Q and this 527 on the SPY. So let's see. Also, it's still building quite of a bear flag now. Very undecided market again, completely glued to the VWAP. Nasty. TSM has not stopped. It's still going lower. MU2, I just gave up on the MU now. Chasing it. A dozen verse. You are right. Tesla is keeping up a little bit. And if I'm just checking again, traders, my watch list, like Oxy, Baba, CVX are still strong here. BA. Checking BA. Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, but it's just, I don't know, it just made a lower high. It's a very nasty inside A. I don't know. Let's be careful with this one. Anyway, it's a meme stock, in my opinion. It just trigged me several times. Okay, guys, Spine Triple Q are marching a little bit higher above the VWAP again, but it does not mean anything until we cannot see a nice continuation. JP Morgan checking. Yeah, you are right. Everything is very nasty inside A. However, JP Morgan, Kevin, for me, it's only over 232.90. 232.90. That looks interesting. And look at this, Nvidia is breaking the lows. Amazing. Wow. And if the market is going to break the lows, guys, I'm in full size with TQQQ to the short side, and this is going to be my second trade of the day, but only under 45 and 15. Interesting market, that's for sure. I would say it's a slow market. I try to make the picture nicer, but it's ugly. I was hoping in a much more lively last day before the long holiday indeed. It's disappointing. Come on, market. Okay, SPY to are getting close to the low again. TSM, I see some quite of a double bottom here. I don't know how about you. Hmm. Market is starting to look a little bit weaker now, as I see. And look at Nvidia. I think if we fell under the low, it can go even more to the downside. Very nasty. Guys, though, or TQQQ is getting close. Watch out on that. Looks great. So under 45.15, I'm going to have a short on that. Like that, shorting the market. Really nasty drop on the semicons especially. I was not right with the MUS, so at least it has not entered. Okay, so still not in on the TQQQ. Nvidia is very nasty. Wow. Hmm. And here comes our entry almost, guys. Watch out. Crazy. And look at this Nvidia, guys. It's still going down. I would say, Banzai, you should have just stayed in this NVDA. Are you still in this NVDA? I hope so. Oh, okay. You just wrote it. You see, I'm a mind reader. So I'm just checking my phone in the meantime because someone I mean, a very important trader of mine, he's in trouble. So I try to help in the meantime, but I'm with you fully as well. So guys, I've just entered TQQQ here. Almost. Yeah, I did. And I want to see a break under 45 first. So let's see. Because this SPY triple Q just tapped the 200 or the 100 EMA on the daily, and the SPY just touched the low of the day. Triple Q, of course, it did break the low of the day. TSM is still holding though, as I see. TSM is still holding. Wow, that's a drop. Look at Nvidia, that's nasty. I've told you maybe 100 is going to be the bottom for the Nvidia. Come on, TQQQ, 44.85 would be my first partial here. It would be great. Let's see the market. If it's falling over, this can be a very nasty drop, guys. Nvidia does not stop. As I see, Tesla is back to the VWAP too. TSM, let's see. Nice Leviathan, well done on the Nvidia. Market is still fighting here on the lows, but I feel like if SPY is going to fall over, guys, this can be a very nasty drop here. Come on, market, fight, fight, fight. Oh, that's a nasty environment again. Come on. I do not want to stay in on TQQQ over 45.50. 100 is your target, Banza. Yeah, I can understand, actually. Look at that. Oh, no. Come on, TQQQ. Okay, SPY triple Q are still fighting, but guys, this threat is still real here. So I'm still holding my TQQQ, nothing else at the moment. Everyone is waiting for the moves, whether we are going to turn around or that's it. And 1 p.m. Trump is coming with another speech. Crazy. Yes, Leviathan looks like that this Nvidia is just getting there now. It's $100. MU is still stretching down. In my opinion, it's a bit extended, but definitely I'm not going or not looking for longs anymore on the MU. It's just nasty. Or TQQQ is back to the green now. SPY triple Q ready to make another drop here as I see. And look at your Nvidia, it's coming. Nice, okay. Traders, let's see a drop under 45 with the TQQQ still. It's in a small green though, but it's not enough. And here we go, traders, 45. No, the king, it's not a nice market, I agree, but what can we do? This is what we have. So this is what we have to deal with, which is not always easy for sure. A lot of historical resistance, we might bounce back a bit. Maybe Leviathan back, but if you check the pressure on the market, I'm not sure. So let's see. Definitely the market needs to make a decision now. It's just not going like that. So I'm still holding my TQQQ trade here. Also over 45.40, I'm going to be out, and on a 30 cents, I'm going to take a partial there. It's only 10 cents in the money now, which is not too much, unfortunately. Nice. Patience, it's important. Like yesterday on my Nvidia trade, that was nice. Okay, come on, let's just break this 45 TQQQ. Can't believe it's just making a pullback all the time. So nasty. Look at that, and it's going to go to 100. This Nvidia is amazing. JP Morgan is still holding, and I must tell you guys, if we are going to find a reversal here, I like even Netflix over 970.20 Netflix. And guys, I'm not going to give a huge chance for this TQQQ. If we go back over 45.25 now, I'm going to be out with a small loss. I just don't like this ugly hesitation here. So we need to, okay, we just did break. All right, so on the TQQQ, I'm ready to take 80% of my share size soon. Let's go for 85 here. 90 we do have here, that's great. Nice. Okay, traders, I'm just taking 75%. I just typed it. It's okay. So I'm just taking my first partial on TQQQ 85, as I've told you, 30 cents, and stop loss is going to be over 45 and 15. 45 and 15. Nice trade. Thank you. TQQQ, so second trade is a green one, and let's see whether this Netflix can make a move over 970. And the market just dropping like a stone. Wow. Nasty, nasty. Market just does not find a breather at all. Following with my order to top every candle now. Yeah, I can imagine. Crazy market, guys. So 75% I took off 44.85, stop loss 45.16, and let's see whether we can stretch to 44.60, 50 for the second partial. And the market is still dropping, and VDA is still dropping, MU dropping, everything is dropping actually, and even Netflix. Nicely done, TQQQ. Okay, here comes our TQQQ second partial soon, traders. It's going to be around 44.50. Market is still stretching lower. Seems like there is never-ending story here. Okay, I'm going to be out 45.16 with the TQQQ. Christmas came early this year. Leviathan, yes, very early because we are just waiting for the Easter bunny. Come on. You know what? It's Easter bunny is here. Okay, guys, so two green trades, not too many trades for today. I just do not feel this market is just giving too much. I mean, like, yeah, definitely the Nvidia short was a nice one. It was out of my side. Okay, guys, so here comes my second partial. I'm just selling or closing a little bit more than my half share size here with the TQQQ. Beautiful. I just closed and I'm going to put my stop loss to break even, actually over 45. Nice. Second partial done on the TQQQ. And this market is starting to be highly volatile, so be careful here. Something is brewing. Maybe here comes the big reversal or just a dead cat bounce. Who knows, right? Market is full of surprises. I'm going to be out over 45 on my TQQQ trade, guys. Google, checking. DVD. Ooh, that's definitely news, Tara. Yeah, you're right. Nice banzai. Fantastic trading. Very well done. Proud of you. Beautiful trading. Okay, guys. In the meantime, market seems like it's just a temporary bottom, in my opinion. Depends on the news. I have not found the news yet, but it looks very interesting. This price action so far, for sure. So we don't know whether it's going to be a pullback or a continuation. Ugly to see indeed, but at least it's moving. Crazy. Okay, so far market is definitely back to the red. SPY on this 525 area, 443 on the triple Q. We are pushing higher, guys. Watch out on over 45. I'm going to be out on my TQQQ trade. Yes, everything looks like as a reversal, Lar. I must tell you, but I'm a bit worried. Nice, Alamu. Well done. Happy to hear that. Have a great long weekend and see you on Monday. Happy to read your green day today. This is what matters, especially on the last trading day of the week. It's such a nice feeling to end in green. Guys, in the meantime, market is still very highly volatile, so watch out with every step of yours here. I'm just on the sidelines, leaving my stop loss over 45 with my TQQQ short and waiting for this market whether it has enough strength to push the indices higher, or this is just a temporary little bounce here. I don't know yet indeed. Anything can happen on this market for sure. KO, yeah, KO, J&J, Pepsi, they still look quite, I would say, strong. Okay. Nvidia, though, look at that. It's just getting close to this 100 level. So might the battle is still not over. Amazing. Ugly market so far. Okay, guys, market is back to the lows. So does my TQQQs. I'm still holding it. See? Overall market still looks very weak, and might the second leg down is in the process. Need to wait for that. Google had a very interesting move. Tesla is down too. Netflix too, actually. Nvidia approaching the 100. Amazing. And I assume if it's going to break it through, might we will see it on 98? Oh no. AMD checking. Yeah, it looks like as a breakdown too. Leviathan. But I would say it's a bit extended. I don't know. And here we go. Or TQQQ is breaking more. 44 is going to be my last partial here on the TQQQ. So only 2 trades so far, traders, and I'm going to be very happy if I'm staying like that with a nice green trading day. Or so I must tell you that this is like a very, very strange day again on the market. Sudden drop. I still was not looking for the news. But usually this is the new normal, that we always get some ugly news in the middle of trading indeed. Ah, yeah, and the other rumors that might Trump wants to fire Powell. I can't believe this guy, really. Apple is strong today, yeah, but everything else, it's just, you know what, Lar? I just noticed that if the Apple and the Nvidia are not going to the right direction together, like choosing the same direction, that we have a really hard market. And yeah, like today, Apple is good, but look at Nvidia, it's just falling. Dicking, yes, actually, I'm a bit disappointed. Was hoping for a much better term, like in the means that he is a businessman, and to run a country, it's quite of a business. Of course, not so easy like that, but this what he did so far. I would say interesting, but it's definitely way beyond that. Like one day it's tariffs, next day he's just recalling some, making some exemptions. It's like, come on, you're playing with people's lives and living. So it's not nice. Okay, I can't find news on Google. Me neither, Tara, but it still keeps dropping. So does Nvidia, though, maybe finding a little footage here. PRTR checking. Thank you, level 2. Yeah, you know what? I'm not into politics. I'm not Republican. I'm not Democrat. I don't care about this whole thing. I must tell you. What do I care? This is my politics here. The price action, the stocks. This is what I believe in, actually. I'm just kidding, but really, but yeah, this is just crazy what he's doing indeed. Even from if I'm just checking it as an economist and a businesswoman, it's just, come on, hey, what are you doing? Okay, so PRTR, yes, over 93, I would say, Lar. Oh, thank you, Dicking. And of course, I do care about you, for sure. The traders, and definitely not politics. So PRTR, I've got it a bit too late. If you took it, nice. Also, be quick and efficient. We don't know how long this pullback is going to last here. And of course, I'm going to be out still over 45 from my TQQQ trade here. Start of a possible pullback there. So around 93.40, I would take a partial on the PITR if you went for it. Nvidia is trying to reverse. MU, it's on a reversal too. So let's see whether we can have a pullback at least towards to the VWAP. That would be a great move already, in my opinion. Okay, still stretching. Nice collar. Also, I was a bit too late on that. I'm still checking this Netflix, guys, and if this market would get a total a reversal here, like a complete U-turn, I would still watch this Netflix around 970, over 970, but only for a scalp, nothing else. TQQQ is still holding 4505 is my final stop loss there. But so far, this is a nasty market. Let's see how it is doing with this pullback. So 4505, I'm out of TQQQ. I'm still checking this 970 possible entry on the Netflix. And let's see whether this market can push a bit more higher here. Nice pullback so far. Great PITR reversal. As I see, no one called anything in the main room so far. Okay. All right, traders, officially I'm out of the TQQQ. It was a nice trade. I'm a bit suspicious about this pullback on the market. 526 should be broken by the SPY and 443 by the triple Q. I'm afraid it's not enough buyers here today there for that. I don't know. Let's see. Nvidia 10110 for a reversal. Yeah, it looks great. I agree, Lar. Completely. Nice call. Even TSM is starting to pull back over 153.13 maybe or 10. But for that we need to see a complete reversal on the market. So I'm out of TQQQ. Let's see whether Netflix can make this entry. If it does, I'm ready to take it, and my stop loss is going to be under like 966, 65. But again, this SPY is just get to the first test level here on the 200 EMA and 525 level. So far it's tagged. TSM, what a great news, and it's completely stuck as well. Amazing. Just checking the news in the meantime. Stocks fall for the third day as tech struggles again. Dow drops more than 600 points on United Health plunge. Yes, we were just watching this Apple actually, that it is very strong. I agree. But unfortunately, the rest of the tech stocks are really lagging behind. And that's why I think we see this big difference now. Like despite of the Apple being strong, it does not mean too much. Okay, SPY triple Q are pulling higher now. So I'm flat at the moment. Netflix has not entered, and I am not sure. I had only 2 trades today, traders, but I'm really happy to be in green at least on this strange market again. SPY triple Q still could not break this barrier here. 449 on the triple Q, 526 now on the SPY. Let's see. Nvidia still looks good in my opinion, Lar. Amazon too. But for that, we really need to see a big break with this market immediately indeed. And so far seems like it's just tugged again. Oh, thank you, Martins. Okay, so be careful with this market now. I mean, like, because until the Nvidia is not getting stronger again, Apple is not enough to leave this market with this, especially with this ugly sentiment at the moment. Netflix is still hovering here. Market so far stuck completely, especially on the VWAP. Nvidia still looks nice for a possible breakout over 115. Also, again, we need the market for that. Without the market, we cannot see any nice move, unfortunately. So come on, market. Tesla is using 240 now as a support, which is not bad. And do not forget that this is the last trading day before the long weekend. So I assume that the volume is going to dry up soon as well. Because of that, we need to be a little bit more careful too. So Netflix has not entered yet. And again, I'm not sure I want to enter any trade anyway because of the fact that we are just reading before the long weekend. And I'm nicely into the green side. It means I like to keep my greens. Okay, nice. And look at that nasty pullback again. No mercy for the bulls. Look at that, guys. It's just moved over everything. SPY broke this consolidation and it's just moved back in no time. What a nasty move. Oh my goodness. That's not nice. Not nice at all. Okay, guys, because of this rejection, I would say we're still going to see some fight, but if it's not going to break now for good, we will see a very nasty leg down, second leg down. So watch out, please. Look at this. Wow. So might we can just get back to TQQQ. US judge finds Google holds illegal online attack monopolizes by Reuters. Thank you, Tara, for the news. Your dumb banzai, very good. It was a crazy but super green. Primary news drive trading with secondary technical. Yes, banzai, you are very much right. This is what has happened. Amazing what this market is doing at the moment, but this is what we have. You dealt with it very well, so I'm very happy to hear that. Also, really, we need to be careful with this market environment, guys. And this is what I've told you. When I've seen this nasty rejection on the market, I thought that this is going to be the start of the next leg down. Also, I don't know. Let's see. But so far, seems like it's just made a reversal. And Banzai, have a beautiful Easter. Great one. Enjoy with your loved ones, with the family, and see you on Monday. Okay, guys. In the meantime, traders, the market seems like as a rollover. And you know what? I'm canceling my Netflix entry. I don't think so. I want to take any other trade for today. Just canceling Netflix and watching whether this market is going to be like, look at the Nvidia is going back to the lows as well. Very ugly. So no more trades for me, 2 winners for today. Happy to hear, Banzai. Larissa, market a bit too troublesome for you. I'm calling it a weekend. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful Easter too, and a nice weekend. And see you on Monday. Hopefully, the market is going to find itself again. Because yeah, I agree that this is not the best market ever. But what can we do again? This is just crazy. All right, guys, so here we are again, a small pullback on the market. It's still trying to push higher. I don't know. This is just weird, the whole thing. And again, we are waiting for for Trump, which is not the best news, I think. So let's see what's going to happen next. Okay, guys, if you let me, I'm just going to call it as a day as well. I think that's it. It was a nice trading week on my side, especially my $30 Netflix winner. It just made my week. I really hope that the overall week for you it's in green and the day as well. Don't forget, if you are staying trading, volume is going to start to drying up soon if it has not started already. And Trump is coming at 1 p.m. again. Who knows what's going to come next in his speech, so watch out. But first of all, I just would like to thank you, your participation, your interaction in the TEFS Trading Room. I really appreciate that. If you like the stream, please just give a thumbs up for us. And I wish all of you a great Easter, happy Easter for everyone, happy egg hunting. And let's just come back on Monday for some profit hunting with me. So see you on Monday, everyone. Take care and have a beautiful long weekend. Bye.